Morning. Right. Check everything's working. No, not yet. Aha! Not doing that again. Right. Now everything's working. Let's take off Fat Donkey and have a look and see what we can find. Right. Balances. 5 silver, 71 copper, 13 iron. Time. Ooh, coming up to 11 a.m. So that means we probably have a whole day doing a whole worm day, daylight doing this. And playtime. Played 1 day, 11 hours and 26 minutes so far for that balance. About an hour of that was making that hitching post, so can't really count that, and about half an hour or so has been making food. Ooh, that's a point. No. Oh, I can use them. I better use them. I should have cooked some food yesterday. I could do with putting by some of the foraged herbs to make a meal as well. That'll be alright, it won't be too bad. Could do doing two. So it's got two meat, two pumpkin. I'm not too bothered about the damage on these because once I mince them and chop them and whatnot, they're gonna be lower quality anyway. Let's put that parsley in, and that lovage, and that fennel. Crush the fennel. Have a whiz round and see what we can find. Peas count as a vegetable. I think, actually, because you can also plant those to grow. Yeah, I think they are. So we can test that. And a couple of herbs. No. Yeah. So peas, even though you grow the seed, they still count as a vegetable as well. Right, so we've got 2 meat, 2, and we need another. Put belladonna in there. That'll do for cooking later. Mince. Don't need that open. Quarts of a ball. Go and get that. I'm going to put that meat in there. It's got some damage on it now. Or was that prior? Right, get the bandages ready. I suspect that's probably one of the ground spawn ones from the Libla Holy Spell, Global Holy Spell. That's an egg. Ah, I haven't seen one in ages. I'm going to get that in a minute. What is it? Small. Oh, small eggy Easter egg. Put that in with the rest. It's not, I haven't got any doubles, which is nice. That one was pretty hard to spot because of its colour as well. Take a little look down here, I think. There's a guard tower there, so relatively safe. There's a cabbage and put that in. We're doing the food later because it's the same size as the pumpkins, so helps make a bigger meal. I'm going to need a couple more herbs for doing the food. Yeah. Ah, chance of I'm going to get this because there's a chance of me getting a marble shard, which I want. An iron nuts in there. Can I call the guards? Yeah. Cameras. No, that's a shame. No. It might be based on skill as well. I might not be able to get a better one for a while. Selling some nice bits. Treasure map. Horseshoe. There. Make the chat box a bit bigger. Oops. Better. I've split the guards now. Two are fighting the lava spider and two on the troll. So that's all the guards. Maybe there might be one more. There's a timer. If I can. No more guards. So the other two are probably still fighting the lava spider. Another horse. Oh hell. Oh hell no. Right, out of here. Could end up dead here. And going up there was not the best way to do it. Ah. I have called guards, they'll be running over, they will have been killing that thing. Right, it's gonna sound counterproductive, but I'm gonna ride around and into the guards so that the guards can take the aggro. And they've got aggro. You see, your instinct is to run away. Like, oh, I'm being hit, and carry on running. and that thing carries on biting at you, and the guards are still chasing after it to try and take it out. Actually, it's quite badly wounded. I'm just going to get out of this area. They should be able to take it out, but yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to stay here. Hellhound. So it didn't take long for me to get a bit of damage. Right, let's bandage up. Nothing's bandaged. 11. Let's put it down. Should heal up. Right, let's pop in and sell this. We'll take that badly damaged pumpkin out and put the other one in. Yeah, go and sell all this. Oops, more cotton. Sure, I think we're all right. But it's given me cotton. It's more common to get the healing materials, the wool and the cotton, when you're injured. Oh, let's take that. That's for the meals later. Right, so let's go up. Still 11. That'll take a healing tip soon. And it is actually healing as well. It would say at the end if it was getting worse, but it says healing because of the bandage. I could put a healing cover on top of that. Um, if I can make one. I'll have a go at making one with the tooth and the black mushroom. Yeah, natural substances. I'm not sure if I'll be able to apply this because my healing skill is so low, but I'll try. Oh, it worked. You see the extra little dot next to it that represents the healing cover. Right, I think I'll stay away from that part because of the troll. The troll may kill the two guards. The hellhound probably won't. Um, yeah, came pretty close. Did a lot of damage. Healing now? No. Wait for the healing tick to happen. Okay. We'll have a wander over here instead. Yeah, this is good. There through here. Animal barrels, some mints, thicket, and balafers. Get an increased amount of. I should have sold some of them. Getting an increased amount of healing stuff again because I'm. Oh, there we go. Healed. So it healed all that in one go. It doesn't take long, but while you're waiting for it, it can seem like ages. You're like, oh, I'm help healed. I think this is on my dude again. Oh no, we're in the perimeter, not quite on the deed. So how many Easter eggs have we got? 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Just keep going down here. And this player here is saying, just died, wanted to know if there's any way of seeing where did I died. Yeah, priests can help you locate corpse, or you can summon your corpse if you have enough karma from doing the in-game missions. It sounds pretty harsh, but because the maps are so huge, you really need to pay attention to where you are, where you're going, and it's not necessarily something that a new player would know. And sort of stick to the road, stick to the landmarks. Um, and I would say, when you're a new player and you're at your starting village, stick to that until you know the area a bit better. Um, you can sort of build a temporary structure here if you want. You can always, build a deed when you found a nice spot somewhere else and maybe a bit further away. Um, but yes, with Wurm, it's orienteering. It's knowing you're facing which cardinal point where you're going, looking at the landmarks. Um, you've got the maps here for your area, but these are the original maps, totally unchanged from when the server was released. So, you've got patches of what it says desert. Well, that could have been covered in grass by now. So there are other maps but the game designers do map dumps every so often, and it is the updated maps, um, and you can see those on the forums. So if you need more information about the area that you're in, you can always pull up those maps as well. What's that grindstone still there? I presume that's a new player that's died and has dropped a pile of items. Where grainy. Now see on the in-game map there's very little to go on. I know that I am south of Grainy, but it doesn't even show the roads on here, whereas the maps on the forums will go into much greater detail, showing the roads. It hasn't got that much damage on it. Just going to put it in here. So I presume it's all from the same person. It's very hard to gauge the scale as well. Um, which is why at some stage I'm going to, when I've got the large cart done, I'm going to ride from Greymead to White Bay just to show you the scale and how big these maps are. I mean, Xanadu's the biggest, and it's 4 times the size of some of the smaller circles here. Independence is fairly large, but Independence has got a lot of internal waterways as well. Really save Xanadu. Yeah, it is very difficult until you get used to the map and your surroundings and things like that. Highways help. Um, Sort of if you need pointing towards your deed or somebody else's deed, you can search on the highway. We do come with a compass. Not much consolation there when you're wandering around, wondering where your corpse is. But I died on a hard place. Oh dear. Not so good. Exodus. So they're on Exodus. It would be nice if there was a way of marking your body on the map. It's unfortunately not the way that Wurm works. Oh, full up. I was going to say there's a couple of mushrooms over there as well. Yellow one and a red one. Go back and sell this. Oh, no, no, coming out of that. That is a bit of a controversial topic. So we're staying out of global. That's me walking past areas of influences of the gods, so there must have been an altar there. We've got a fair bit to sell. No rare rolls yet. The nice thing though is if you do lose your corpse on the server, sometimes there are other players online that can help you find it. And if you are a new player, a lot of your gear is no drop anyway. Um, what it sounds like he's a fairly new player. This might sound a bit heartless actually, but he's probably lost some tools, some low level tools um, that he might have to remake. But in remaking those tools, it's going to make learn more experience, gain more skills in crafting it, and they're probably going to turn out to be better tools than what he started with. And you might even be lucky and get a rare roll. I know it's no consolation and it does sound heartless, but there are bright sides to this, so to speak. Then again, he could have lost something really, really nice, I suppose. Um, what other things can I say? Yeah, don't run around with your coins on you. Put your coins in the bank, because if you've got your coins on you and you're running around and you die, that's what it says in there, and you don't know where your corpse is, those coins are going to stay on that corpse until somebody else finds it when your corpse is decayed. So put your money in the in-game bag is the best way. I'm not sure if I can sell that wool. Oh yeah, let's stick with those three. Cotton. Okay. Money in the brown. Right. Two. Let's go to this side. But yeah, somebody's told him to. It's not appropriate chat. Chat mod may come in and deal with that. Oh, there we go, a red coin. Moment of inspiration, and it's 20 copper. Oh, that's said it. How much we had when we just sold that. 5 silver, 73 copper, and 50 iron in that little sale. That's topped up a bit more. There's different growth stages of the lemon trees. Look, that was this one. Very old lemon tree lemons will soon be ripe. Young lemon tree. So this will be young as well, I expect. Oh no, mature. So young, mature, very old. Different stages of growth. Found by the other guard tower. So I'm going to mouse over, make sure there's nothing nasty. Not seeing anything. Actually, that's going to take us pretty close to 6. Yeah, it's going to take us pretty close to 6 silver with that 20 copper thing. To remember to do the cooking this time. I should have done it yesterday. We're okay. Should be alright. And then I'll cook at the end of the foraging session. Oh, we're talking about cooking now. Yeah, that's something I didn't say. Food gives different bonuses to different characters. You have to find your own. So, if I was to cook exactly the same meal as another character, they would get different food bonuses from that meal than I would get, even though the meals are the same. But the same meal that you cook, so say you cook the same meal every time with the same ingredients, it would give your character the same bonuses every time. They would just be different from everybody else's. But there is a cooking site where you can cook a test item, enter what skill it gives you, and then that will work out what meals that you can cook and what bonuses you get from those meals. I've no idea how that works, by the way, but apparently somebody's worked out how to do it. Huge axe head in silver, very nice. Silver gives some bonuses to fighting against creatures. The different metals have different bonuses. Move here, looking to join the settlement. Looking for settlement to join on Xanadu. The forums have people that recruit for various settlements. Got the adverts for those, so they would be better off looking on the forums. It's pretty quiet at the moment. A lot of the players will be offline because it's early morning in the UK. I think there was a few Australians play at this time. A few New Zealanders will play at this time as well. The majority of the Americans are asleep. Yeah, 47 on Xanadu, 424 on the whole of Wurm. It's quite quiet. What's up there? Let's go back down here. I'll say check the forums. That makes sense. Oh, there's that ram. Surprised somebody hasn't taken them. Right, let's go back and sell this lot. Only 20 copper coin is nice. Mason with a rare trait, producing twins. Oh, it's quite nice. Excuse me. Right. Let's open this up and put that coin in. So, 5 silver, 93 copper, and 50 iron with that coin. Plus we've got these little bits to sell on top. Once I've sold this, I'm going to go and cook this character some more food because the food bar is getting really low. So I'll carry on streaming for that. I'm going to cook 3 meals just so I've got plenty spare. The trouble is, because they're low quality, the meals can decay quite fast, and they're low quality because of the low skill that I've got. But yeah, I'll make 3 meals. And I'll be able to top that up at least. Got some water on me. Yeah, that's that. We'll wait for that to catch up and tell us balance. Five silver, 94 copper, and 55 iron. Right. Pick out the lowest quality log that you've got in here. Right. Pick out a branch. There's a little bit of lag there. Only want one. It's because of the lag, right? Actually, no. Don't use that branch. Cut it off here. Kindling. The reason I'm cutting it off of there is because I'm only going to use 20 kilograms of the log in the fire anyway. So I can cut 2 kindlings off. Right. Just and try and create one of a decent quality. So I've picked the higher quality kindling out of the two. Right, burn the log. Chuck that kindling away. Actually, I don't need to carry kindling away. Chuck it in there. Stick the frying pan in. activate the knife. And I've chucked all the food in there. So always cooking on worm. The more the items are processed, the better. Top that up. And I'm going to fry that separately from everything else. Check all the veg. Right, and I'm going to fry that pumpkin. Everything else I'm going to put outside of the frying pan to heat it up so that we can put it in all in one go at some stage to make the meal. So all the herbs are going to get chopped, all the veg is going to get chopped, and the meat is going to get diced using just a plain knife. And then I can process it once more and make it minced. So they're minced. I can also queue these actions. So I've set it up to mince all those and it will show on the action queue over here. So we've got a minced one. I'm going to put that into heat out. The only thing we want to cook in this frying pan at the moment is that pumpkin. And chop up the rest of this. If I try and do more actions than I can, that will tell me that I can't do it. It's doing this very quickly. There's everything processed as much as it can be so far. So the drink. So water bottle. We'll repair that. Repair all this. It's a good idea to keep an eye on your tools and make sure they're repaired often. Like pelts cannot be repaired. They can be mended with a spell, a vanilla spell, but they still lose quality. They haven't got much damage anyway, so. And they are fairly easy to come by. It's quite easy to eventually get 100 quality ones. So. Right, now we're waiting for everything to warm up enough to be able to be cooked. I should be able to do 3 meals here. I've got 3 vegetables. There's a fried pumpkin. We'll take that out for the morning. We've got 3 vegetables. We've got 2 pumpkins and a cabbage. 3 different types of meat. And then I've got 6 herbs. So it will be 1 meat, 1 veg and 2 herbs. And if I had a cheese squirrel, I would milk the sheep and make some cheese, but I don't have cheese grill, so drill in grill. Don't need that open. So I'm going to do all the pumpkins fried and the cabbage fried, and then I'm going to fry the meat individually, and then I'm going to put all the ingredients in the pan to do the actual meals. It's just processing everything as much as possible. Helps with if I had cheese, Helps with filling up these bars, the calories, the carbs, the fats and the proteins. So it's going to take a little while to do. You can do law on the pan. Tells you what you're going to make if you already know the recipe and the difficulty of doing it. And you get skill doing it, so you get hot food cooking and cooking and various other ones that are tied into that. And let me show on here. These will be all the ones that I've got recently, that all the skill gains are being green that I've got recently. So those have gone up a little bit. Butchering because of chopping up the meat. Hot food cooking just from frying these. Because my skill is low level, I'll get some decent gains, but as you level up, it gets harder, so you have to do more complicated meals with more difficulty. And cabbage, let's fry the meats. These three meals will all have different affinities. Actually, I think even these fried cabbage will have an affinity. If I go taste, taste is not eating it, it's just having a little taste to see what the affinity is. I think the fried cabbage might give you more of an insight about soul depth. So that would do that skill. Taste the pumpkin. We think the fried pumpkin might give you more of an insight about axes. So that would work somewhere under here. Axes. Not sure if I got an affinity yet. Nope. I will get my affinity will appear when I do the skill that it is related to. So no idea what it is yet. But even the herbs have all got their own affinity. We don't want the meat is fried. The pan's nice and hot here. This one. And if I toast these, that one's soul strength, soul depth, soul. So that'd be the oval skill. So you can see where that might come in handy, if you planned on going out to, get some more meat or something. So you're going to go and fight a load of creatures, and you've chosen, your aggressive fighting or your defensive fighting or your normal, or you want to level up a new one. You try and cook a meal that will give you a benefit on those skills. Shield bashing as well. Or if you're planning on doing a load of crafting, say you want to do a load of weapon smithing, pick one of those too and get a meal that boosts that. The more complicated meals, like the pizza meals and things like that, they can last for hours. There we go, there's our guide. Right, so now I'm going to put in a couple of herbs, and then I'm going to put in a veggie and a meat, and that should do a meal. Lower, if I'm not sure. Current difficulty 55, which is probably too much for me, but I don't care, I just want the food. And it will make an insect meal and cooked, which just makes sense because it's insect meat. There we go. Might be too hot to eat. No, it's alright. That gives me an insight into pottery, but it won't last very long because the meal is low quality. But as you get higher quality meals and bigger meals, then that duration will be longer. It's still eating it, so it's still doing it. Right, let's put something else in the pan. 2 more herbs in the pan. Meat and a pumpkin. She's still eating. It's lasting a few minutes. There's a lamb meal done. Not very good quality. Put the rest in the frying pan to do that. And that one is fletching. So we've got fletching. To eat it all. We added. Right, need a bit of this one. Just as well I decided to do 3 meals then. And that one's 4 minutes in the end. So it's only a few seconds. There we go, the pork one. Taunting. So that comes under the fight skill. There. Taunting. So that would improve that going into fight. Basically, that's if say you're fighting. Let's take don't want to leave that behind. That's getting the aggro from off of another player or off of the guard or something, or off of a creature. Right. I'll leave that burning. That will probably form an ash someone can use. Hopefully these won't decay too fast and I'll be able to eat them tomorrow. Otherwise I'll have to cook something else. Right. Put you on there. I'm going to put the food in here. So if I leave it on me, it's going to decay faster. They won't eat it because it's not veggie or herbs or anything like that they like to eat. Let's check the grass level. It's 2. What's it going? Because they eat the grass, so don't want them to pack the ground and end up starving. Right, that's going to be a bit over an hour now. Thank you for watching. I'm going to take a break and I'll be back tomorrow sometime to do another one of these. The final balance for the day was 5 silver, 94 copper and 55 iron. Thanks for watching. Bye.